So thank you so much for your very kind reception to all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. If you guys have any questions, now's the time to ask, or else we'll just look at you because you look at us.
Exactly.
Go ahead.
First of all, that was awesome. I really enjoyed every part of that. But also, did you have a favorite Graham to play?
I don't know. They're all fun in their own way.
I like Gangster Graham.
Gangster Graham is he's gangster. So
He's gangster.
But I really I don't know. I think the one that I felt the most embarrassed to play was Psych Graham because I'm wearing a fucking pair of pants on my arms. So,
The thing was Inside Out for Psych Graham.
Oh yeah, that's true.
The whole outfits of this movie.
and he's American all of a sudden, so that's how you know he's the bad guy. But I actually cartoon Graham because animation is its own form of acting. So I think that was actually, it was really challenging. I think I had carpal tunnel syndrome, but
You said you did.
no, okay. But that was, it's a whole lot of fun because every day I'm like, oh, what section will I do and how will it all evolve in a new, I don't know. So, but this was just a fun project. I remember you told me,
I told him stuff.
yeah, you told yeah. First of all, you really like tuna fish sandwiches, but also
I do.
yeah.
And there's a specific. Do you guys want to know a good recipe for tuna, real quick?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. After show. But
I have one.
But also, but he told me that he wrote the script especially for me. Because he's like, I was the only one crazy enough to. That's not his words; those are mine. I was the one crazy enough to do all of that shit, and yeah, no, I really sincerely think it was a gift of God through my friend here. So yeah.
I liked all the Grahams.
Good for you.
Equal.
Yes, because you played all of them. That was the question.
As the director and editor who have to watch clips of you.
Yeah, no, it was
a long time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, you see, we didn't have Zoom calls. He was just editing me.
I was like, oh, I just was watching you a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. But,
I'm not giving more context.
anything else?
How many genres, or what would you call the genre?
Sci-fi comedy.
Sci-fi comedy? Okay.
Yeah, because
Psychological.
It seems like we just gotta throw a music video in here.
Okay, I will explain. Like I did say at the beginning, it was originally 2 short films made into one. The music video, Dave's Not Here song. I'm not here just to be here for you. By the way, the music in this movie goes from video game music to regular music I like just to like royalty-free music. If you know the shows or the games they might be from, I give you a lot of credit because that just shows how nerdy I am.
we're both nerds. But I mean, we're theater kids. That's like ultimate. Go ahead.
So it was the title sequence for the second movie originally. So that's why it was more music video-y, but that was never gonna come out of this.
Yeah, we had to. I mean, or else it's like it actually relates to the plot somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Tim?
I guess I was curious for both of you, what gave you the idea to sort of like talk about like the inner mind space? Like, what was your inspiration for this project?
So what actually fully inspired me for this was the concept of WandaVision. Because I remember the trailer came out. I know, you're looking at me being like, that's crazy. I'm looking at my friend Ian. He could do that. But, like, I watched the WandaVision trailer and I'm like, that made me, like, want to do all these different genres. So that's, like, where originally came up. And then I feel like just COVID just made me think a lot about things I didn't normally think about. And also there was, like, constraints on what we could actually make. So it kind of more started in, like, little... Each of the scenes are self-contained little, like, things about film history, like silent era, the music video, and just, like, different parts of the mind. But I think COVID definitely helped with being like, all of us were like a lot more isolated. We also made a little short sketch called Isolated where we went crazy.
It was a
going
whole
along.
ass series.
Oh.
Every time I go to your house, it's just like let's just like make lots of jokes about how depressed we all are together. So
March 2020.
yeah.
Anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah, I hope that answers somewhat of the question.
Okay, what's up?
Okay, we're all like the Grams. Like, were those intrusive thoughts you've ever had, or did you come up with them like as you were writing the characters?
Oh, well, so he's the one who wrote the script. I just added in lots of ad libbing because I'm a chronic ad libber. But it's interesting actually. We at first it was just a silly little thing we did. We love doing stupid little things.
Well, actually, the character I made for college, I made this show called Student Council to submit, which is
It
basically
was during high school. Right?
yeah, it was in high school. Well, I made it for.
Oh, you made it.
I made it
for
to get
college?
into college.
Oh, okay.
Did I have to make the whole show to get into college? No, but it was an excuse.
That's his brand of crazy. He's very productive, and
So
I don't know what I am.
this
but-
character first appeared in that, and then during COVID, I'm like, we could do more with it. And then you said to me yesterday, being like, these are two very separate characters.
Yes, because originally I was far more like flamboyant. I had fucking gloves on and like that used for changing lights, and I I don't know. I was just like, you have a wonderful voice. That's literally how it's like, and I literally there's a shot where I'm hiding behind a locker door. I'm so sorry for your loss, Justin. And then. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Please, no, I know nothing. Oh right. So there's the shot. You see the locker door standing in front, and it closes. And as soon as the locker door closes, it says like, "Hi, it's me." I don't know. That was the kind of character it was.
But they were both Macarena.
That's the one thing. I was for some reason British Korean, and I did macaroni art. Yeah, that's the this dude comes up with the craziest premises. We literally made the guy who slaps me in the animated segment. That's actually
That's our friend David J. Green.
Yeah, David J. Green. He's great. He's actually he's still cutting his first feature right now with Trauma. That film is me and this white boy. We think that we are identical twins.
That's awesome.
And we have this whole existential crisis when we never even shot the scene.
So you guys are brothers.
Twins, actually. Or you right, George? Not even identical, but just practically the same person.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think we had it scripted. That we're like, oh wait a minute, we're totally two different people. But and so he came up with that, and I love him for it. He comes up with the most bizarre ass things, and but some of them were. But to go back to your actual question, Steve, yeah, I did in the second one especially. They were not specifically based on intrusive thoughts. It was still based on his script, and I think I pushed the mental health angle of it a little bit more. So because I'm like, oh wait, I don't know. I'm just that kind of person. Like some people here are like, guys, I think there could be a controversy. Can we just? It's funny, I know, but can we just
And that's how you know to do it.
I don't know. But yeah, no. So I play them off as more intrusive thoughts, and because I have them all the time. So
They were made to also just be all the different sides of like
different
one person's.
different personas.
Yeah. I just tried to touch on all.
And whatever's whatever is wacky.
Yeah, that's very important.
All right. I think.
Any last questions? Going once, going.
Well, what's up?
So, the character obviously mentions he's from Liverpool, very British, and I saw.
I don't even know where he's from.
He learned that in Liverpool.
He lived that in Liverpool because he wanted to really go on that Alice attraction that was borrowed from Disney. This is a real ride, by the way. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I'm a theme park guy. Anyways,
Disney World.
yeah. Anyways, but I have no clue where he's from. It's just
He's British.
He just travels around the West End everywhere, and he could pass the taxi cab test, I think, but he just doesn't.
He lives out of it.
Yeah,
Makes a bed.
Yeah.
Back.
The only thing that's put together about him is the glue that he makes macaroni art.
That's why he can't have cash.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, any last ones?
Guys, what's up?
I was wondering about the you guys mentioned that you added a scene recently. Was that the animated?
Yes.
Yes.
segment? Okay. How did you like kind of decide to add an animated segment in there? Because it's a really great part of the film too, and like it switches things up nicely. Like, how did you decide to do that? And then also like, I was just wondering about you because you said there were two different films at first. Like, how did you go about meshing those into one?
So, if we were, I wanted to add something new to the recut when I combined both the movies, and he lives in LA. I live in New York City, so we couldn't actually film something new.
And I was actually in Korea at the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
so even farther. So, I told him I wanted to do like a little animated scene. Originally, I was just gonna animate it. I was gonna make it really simple, and just do it. But then I sent him the script, and he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And then we added a scene, and it was like done in a week. And I really liked the placement of it because nothing it originally just went from him just going like this, and then he falls into the kitchen, like he's running and falls. I like this way better. I think it transitions way better. As for the recutting, this recut originally just was me to like keep my editing skills like sharper and stuff. It wasn't like trying to like be more than it was, but I put like
Also, it was just a fun idea.
it was a fun idea
Yeah.
because it was these like it was just like one big story. It's like two stories because you could tell there's part one and part two of the story very
Yeah, the
obviously.
sunglasses.
Yeah, the sunglasses.
Yeah, I just lost them. Like, I'm so sad. I miss those.
We will take a moment for the sunglasses.
Okay.
Anyway, the moment's over. But like when I did the re-edit, like some scenes I completely redid. I redid a lot of the music, and just it turned from like something that I would work on for like 10 hours to like a 50-hour, 60-hour project. Like I've seen so much of your face,
Yeah.
and then I haven't seen him in 2 years.
Yeah.
though,
No,
so that's
we haven't seen each other in 2 years. Not in person anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the phone.
Sometimes you just call me, and just like ah! You just that's literally how you greet me. And I'm just like, okay.
And if you know me, then you know that's very true. But yeah,
I mean, sometimes I throw the yeah ball at him. So
we were literally just saying that bye on the phone like
Yeah.
for like 10 minutes.
oh, wait, do you want to show it? Oh, and by the way, I think that's a good segue. Do you want to do that bye for them?
Saying goodbye?
Yeah. Oh no, the bye we did over the phone.
The bye?
Bye. 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 This was on the phone. This was for the bye. No.
Anyway, thank you for coming, everybody.